Welcome guys to the new episode of e-commerce app. In this episode we are going to implement the edit address functionality which was left here. So we have implemented the add new address and delete functionality of address, but the edit functionality was still on hold, so we will implement that. Okay, so before that we will make the UI proper here. So instead of pink color here we will use the professional color. Okay, we will use the grayish color. Okay, and for the text color we will use the black color like this, and for this icons, instead of this we will keep it this and the color will be black. Okay, similarly for edit we will remove the background color, and make the icon color black. Okay, like this. Now on the click of this we need to update the address. So what we will do, we will duplicate the add new address screen. Okay, so we will copy the add new address screen here, and instead of add update we will add the address in separate screen and update the address in separate screen. So that will give us freedom to add more functionality. So here update the address details. Okay, now here for building name we will select the initial value, and here we don't have any data which user has already added. For example, in add new address screen user will add the new address, right? But in update screen here we will name the address as update address. Okay, screen. So here in update address screen we need some data which user need to update, right? So to pass the already existing data, select the fetch addresses screen where we were fetching the user addresses, and on the click of this edit button we will call this page which is update address screen. Okay, and here we need to pass one parameter, and that parameter will be address doc. Okay, that will be of type document, and collection type will be addresses. Okay, confirm this. Now we will use this parameter, select the parameter address doc, and what value need to be passed, the address document here. Confirm this. When the user click on edit address, the user will be navigated to update address screen along with the data of addresses. Okay, now we can display the data in our update address screen. Here we can display the data now for building name. For example, here you can select the initial value and you have the addresses doc which you have passed from fetch new address screen. Okay, so here you can get the document property and we have to display the building name here. Confirm this. Okay, then we need house number, building or block number. Confirm this. Okay, I think the UI is getting reflected from here. Keep it small. Okay, building and block number. For street we will add the initial value from addresses document, get document property, and we will add the street. Confirm this. Okay, for city initial value will be addresses document, get document property, and city. From here confirm this, and from here you can change the font size. If you want to change the color as well, you can change the color from here. State initial value will be addresses document, get document property, state. Confirm. Okay, so this will populate us with the already added data which user has added And now if the user want to update the details, user can do that with this screen. Okay, for the zip code, initial value, address document, get document property, and zip code. Okay, confirm this, and here you can add the font size. And for the choice chips, initial option will be address document, get document property, that will be of address type. Okay, that will be of address type. Confirm this. Okay, so this will display the details which user has already added. Now instead of add update, we will keep it simple. We will name it as update address details. Okay, now on click of this button, we will add one action. We will add the update document, and this will be that document, get document property, reference, confirm. And now let's set the fields. For street, we need to take the variable from widget state, because if the user update the data, that need to be selected. Now for street, we need to select the street. Okay, for city, from variable, and that will be taken from city. Okay, not from document. Make sure you take the details from widget state. Here you can select the text field value. Okay, now let's add the state from variable widget state. Similarly, we can add the zip code from variable widget state. Okay, let's add the user ID of specific of the user which need to update. So for that, we need to select the authenticated user ID. Okay, building name, for that we need to select the value from widget state, building name. Then we need address type. We will select from variable and widget state. Okay, then we need address ID. Now here this is important to pass the ID of address, because the address is already added. We need to update the address, so we need to pass the ID from address document, address ID. Okay, confirm this. Building and block number from variable widget state, building or block number. Okay, so that's it. Now we can add one action, add the dialog, that address details updated successfully. Address details updated successfully. Okay, and then we will navigate back to settings screen. Okay, so let's run this in test mode now. Okay, let's go to settings screen, select the addresses. Okay, as you can see, the UI is not proper, so I think we need to run this in run mode now again. If you get such kind of errors which is not reflecting the same UI which you have created, you can run the app in run mode. Okay, that will solve your problem. Okay, so let's log in. Go to settings screen, addresses. So I think we don't have any addresses. Let's go to addresses. And for the user ID, for this user ID we haven't added any, so let me check. So user ID starts with R, okay, and the address which is written here is for the user Y, okay. So for that you need to add the new address. Let's add one address, or instead of adding the new address, I will update the document ID from here, like give the user ID like this. For the logged in user, you will be able to see the address here, okay. Now we have the address here. Let's edit this and see the details are coming or not. Okay, so the details are correctly coming. For address type, it is office, so let's change the address type to home and add three more case for the state. Okay, let's update the address details. Address details updated successfully. And now let's check for the state. Three more keys are added, and for the address type, home is selected. So let's go to addresses again, edit this. Now if I add the apartments, whether it is coming or not, go to addresses. So you can see the address is now getting updated successfully. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. Okay guys, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching.